I want to understand the format of the PTE Core. I also want to understand the templates, if exist any. I also want to know how easy it is to score good marks in PTE Core as compared to IELTS. I want to also understand the entire tips and tricks for the newly available PTE Core exam, which is accepted for Canadian permanent residency. Well, if you're wondering with all these questions, then trust me, today's video is that video. Help you give complete insights, end-to-end insights on PTE Core. All you got to do is make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE Academic. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with a wonderful news, breaking news that Pearson has revealed today morning that PTE Core from Feb 12th will be available to book in your nearby centers. This PTE Core exam is accepted for permanent residency for the country Canada. Many students are trying IELTS, but trust me, this exam is going to be easiest exam you can ever think of and can get the marks like this. Before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. And anytime you need online assistance for PTE Academic, PTE Core, IELTS, IELTS Academic, IELTS General or NATI exams, you can always text us to the number appearing in the description of this video. This is a new number. You don't have to text to the old number. You can text to this new number. We will be there, I'll be there to help you, guide you in the right direction. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's quickly get right away into the video. Let me just share my screen. Understanding all the modules in 30 minutes. Well, perhaps it may take a little more. Let's quickly move on. What do we learn? We're gonna learn about what PTE Core is, the graphical control elements, because this is completely an online exam. It needs a computer. The computer will be given to you, headset will be given to you. There will be some graphical elements. I'll be explaining to you that. Understanding every module, how the marks are distributed, weightage for each section, tips and tricks, entire tips and tricks, templates and whatnot, everything will be covered very shortly. Introduction, yes, this is a computer based exam. 2 hours, close to 2 hours it will take, and you're going to get your scores typically within 24 hours, but usually they say within 5 days, but trust me, within 24 hours definitely. Sometimes morning you give exam, afternoon you will have the report. Accepted globally for Canadian immigration visas. Remember this. PTE Core tests your skills with respect to 4 sections: speaking, writing, reading, listening. This is almost same as the PTE Academic. Compared with IELTS, is this easy or difficult? Both are difficult, but IELTS is more difficult. PTE Core or PTE Academic is little less difficult. But yes, it is less difficult than IELTS, that I can tell you. No need to speak to an examiner. Someone with a broad, nice, stout face will not be sitting there. It's just you and the computer. A headset and the mic will be provided. You are allowed to take nothing inside the examination center. So just take your passport, nothing else, not even pen, not even watch. They will make you remove the watch, remember this. Alright. So these are some of the graphical elements. This will be clearer as and when we take you to the next set of slides. See, since the computer is involved, sometimes it plays an audio. This explains that the audio is playing for some seconds. Sometimes you need to speak, the mic will be given to you, right? So this bar gives you indication that recording is on, the mic is now on, now you should speak. Remember, throughout the speaking section, once the mic is on, and if you don't speak for 3 seconds, 4th second microphone will turn off. Remember this. Once you see recording, start speaking, and once you finish, click on the next button. I'm going to help you with everything. Cut, copy, paste, word count, time remaining, everything will be there. You don't have to worry. It's all self-explanatory. 3 parts of the test. First is speaking and writing. They have merged speaking and writing together. This is going to be little 45 to 50 minutes long, depending on the number of questions you get in each module. 7 different question types. I'm going to explain you each and everything along with the tips and tricks in just a while. Longest section of the test, and you're allowed to take the notes. They're going to give you a book and a pen as well. An erasable notebook and a marker will be given to you. You can make use of them as well. Let's quickly understand. The modules, first is read aloud. What is read aloud? They're going to give you a text. You have to read. That's it. Yes, it's as simple as that. And this contributes marks to reading and speaking, because you're speaking and you're reading as well. Remember, it's as simple as that. Repeat sentence. You have to repeat the sentence. They're going to play an audio. Please come to the next seminar properly prepared. You just have to repeat the same. Please come to the next seminar properly prepared. correct. The length prompt gonna be 3 to 9 seconds. This contributes marks to listening and speaking, and then comes describe image. They give you an image. You look at the image and start speaking. Alright, 40 seconds you need to speak. This contributes only to speaking. Repeat sentence contributes to listening and speaking. We will explain in detail in just a while. I am just giving you a short overview. And then comes respond to a situation. In PTE Academic, you had retell lecture here. This is respond to a situation, almost the same, little difference. And then comes answer short questions. They are going to ask you what comes after Monday. Don't say Sunday, you say Tuesday, you get the marks. It's as simple as that. That's all the speaking. And then comes writing, summarize written text. They give you a paragraph, you summarize it in one sentence. There should be one full stop. And then write an email. This is the the different part compared to PTE Academic. In the PTE Academic, you had essay here, and PTE Core has write an email. That's the only difference with respect to speaking and writing overview. And also remember, this is an integrated exam, meaning read aloud from the speaking module contributes marks to reading. In IELTS, that doesn't happen at all, isn't it so? In IELTS, lot of modules require or test both the skills. Let's say in the listening MCQs in the IELTS, you have to listen and read, but it contributes marks only to listening. It doesn't contribute marks to reading. But here, it doesn't differentiate that way. Whichever skills are involved, it's gonna contribute marks to that. We will understand read aloud, repeat sentence and all those things in just a while. After that comes reading module. This is gonna be 29 to 30 minutes long. And yes, in the reading module, lot many marks will go to writing module. Don't get confused. I'm going to explain you in detail in just a while. Here there are 5 questions. Reading and writing, fill in the blanks. They're going to give you a blank, and if you click on a drop down, 4 options will drop down. Out of 4, 1 should be selected. Multiple choice, choose multiple answer. A big paragraph will be given, a question will be given, and options will be there. More than one option you need to select. Reorder the paragraph. Everything is jumbled up. 4 lines all jumbled up. You have to again rejumble them in the order so that from top to bottom when you read it makes sense. I'll explain you in just a while. And then comes reading, fill in the blanks, wherein there will be some blanks you need to fill. And then multiple choice, choose single answer. Here multiple choice, choose multiple answer. Here single answer should be selected. We will explain in detail, don't have to worry. And then comes listening. Listening is also 30 minutes long. It contains 7 sections. Speaking and writing 7 sections, reading 5 sections, listening 7 sections. So here you are made to listen. They play an audio. Throughout the module, they play an audio, and some magical things will happen here. We'll just quickly go through them, and then I'll explain one by one. First comes summarize the spoken text. They play an audio. You listen to the audio, write some notes, and then convert that notes into a proper summary. That is summarize spoken text. And then comes multiple choice, multiple answers. This is same as the reading module, but here there is no text. Audio will be given, and then question. Listen to the audio, read the question, select more than one answer. Fill in the blanks, they play an audio, there will be some blanks. You listen to the audio and write the blanks. Multiple choice, choose single answer has to be selected. Select missing word, there will be an audio. In the end of the audio, instead of saying that word, they say beep, beep will be there. You need to guess what word was that based on the context. Highlight incorrect word, there will be some paragraphs, they play an audio. You listen to the audio but read the text. Whatever you listen, whatever you read, there will be mismatch. That word you need to select. I'm going to explain it in just a while. Write from dictation, this is the most difficult part. The play an audio, listen to the audio and write what they told. That's all the PTE is. Compared to IELTS, is very, very easy exam. Let's start from read aloud. Read aloud, 6 to 7 questions will come. 35 marks, write it down, 30 to 33 to 35 marks, depending on the number of questions you get. These many marks from this module go to speaking, and these many marks from this module go to reading. Something like this will be there. They're going to give you 40 seconds to prepare for this text. And this is the microphone bar, meaning whatever you speak here, it will be showing if it is recording or not. Beginning in means it is not going to record. Now you can open your mouth and just practice. Tigers eat a variety of prey, whatever you can practice, and once this 40 seconds is done, beep, there will be a beep sound indicating the mic is on, start speaking. If you wait for 3 seconds, 4-second microphone will turn off. Remember, here there is no previous button, it's only the next button. You get only one chance to give your answers, to give your response. Okay, so this you just have to read. Once you finish reading, you have to click next. As simple as that. Very simple. So, now I will show you how to read. Tips and tricks I have not included in detail. Very soon I am going to make 3-hour full course video for PTE Core, but here I will just explain to whatever extent it is possible. How to read, do not give intonation, do not give very fast answers, do not speak very slow, do not speak with intonation, do not stress any words, though Pearson guide says stress the words, you stress the words, marks will go down. How to speak? Speak naturally, natural speed. The butterfly, a delicate marvel of nature, captivates with its exquisite transformation from a humble caterpillar. As it emerges from its cotton or cocoon, vibrant wings unfold, revealing a kaleidoscope of colors that dance in the sunlight. You told a different word here. Will that reduce the marks? It will not. How read aloud is scored? Content 5 marks, fluency 5 marks, pronunciation 5 marks. Here fluency is the only thing that gives you marks, not the content, not the pronunciation, it is the clarity. So, try to be fluent. If there are difficult words, you can skip. Will that lead to low marks? No. If there are words like this which I do not know, you can skip, or if you mispronounce, you misinterpret, it is okay, you can either correct it or just continue, but do not fumble. You fumble, marks will go down, that is the strategy, but very soon I will make a video on read aloud in detail, but this is what it is. You can go to any extent to get your fluency right, and fluency is speak in a rhythm. That is all the read aloud is. And then comes repeat sentence. 10 to 12 questions will come, 30 marks to speaking and 30 marks to listening, because you are listening. The plain audio, this is the audio that they play beginning in 3 seconds. This is for your response. The below box is for your response beginning in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, beep. They are going to play an audio. Please come to the next seminar properly prepared. Here it would be beginning in 3, 2, 1 and then you start. Here there is no beep sound. You will see once you see the recording. Once the audio ends, do not speak immediately. You got to see the recording bar and then only start speaking. Once you finish speaking, click the next button immediately. Here how your responses are scored. I mean I do not want to go more in detail into it. This is just an introduction video, but yes, probably if you ask me then how you are scored, it is the fluency, not the content. Content is 3 marks here, but fluency and pronunciation is 5 marks here. So, even if you speak 50% of the content, you will get full marks provided you are fluent. Remember this, remember this, remember this. So, I will just give you a small demonstration, just listen to this.
Automation is a term for technology applications where human input is minimized.
Automation is the term for technology where human input is minimized. I miss so many words. Do I lose marks? No. Then when do I lose marks? Automation is a technology where input is minimum. Now I will get 0. You fumble, marks gone. You can speak just 50%.
Automation is a term for technology applications.
Automation is a term for technology applications. You will get full marks, but let the audio
where human input is minimized.
Where human input is minimum, whether you speak or not does not matter. If 50-60% of the content is matched and if you are fluent, you are going to get the marks. Remember this. Soon I am going to make more videos on it, but yes, for now it is as simple as that. Alright, comes describe image. The previous two were integrated module. Read aloud contributes marks to reading and speaking. Repeat sentence contributes marks to speaking and listening. Describe image, they are going to give you an image, something like this. They are going to give you 25 seconds to prepare. Once 25 seconds is done, beep, sound will be there. Then you should speak. The response will be counted for the next 40 seconds. You do not have to speak for 40 seconds. 25 seconds or 20 seconds is enough. You are going to get good marks here. How your responses are evaluated: content 5 marks, pronunciation 5 marks, fluency 5 marks. Well, this is what Pearson says, but content no marks yet. You do not have to worry. We have already got into the software in a way. Software cannot understand what exactly you speak. It cannot know what is present inside the picture. It is just us, our eyes would know what is present, software would not know. So, you do not have to worry about the content, all you need to give is the fluency. I am going to give you this template. The given image represents a beautiful image, full stop. There must have been a popular debate about the information present in the image for the keywords Opera and Safari. However, information present for blue and green seems to be false. I'll explain you how I told these keywords. From the image, it is clear that maximum value seems to be constant, which further states the importance of the topic present in the image. In conclusion, the given image includes a complicated data and analysis with all the sufficient data. Something like this is what you will speak. The 4 keywords, you can choose anything from the image. You can choose color, you can choose this 20%, 30% or whatever, 30%, or Safari, Chrome, Opera, Android. You will have 25 seconds to prepare. Just write 4 words from the image and fill this here. Memorize them. Describe image, done and dusted. You may be thinking it's a very easy exam. It is indeed. 3 to 4 questions comes, 8 to 10 marks to speaking, not more than that. Alright, total marks would be like 90. In IELTS it is 9, here it is 90. And that's the only difference. And then comes respond to a situation. In PTE Academic here, we have read a lecture. In place of read a lecture, in PTE Core, we have respond to a situation. 2 to 4 questions will come, 8 to 10 marks to speaking, 8 to 10 marks to listening. What is this module about? They're going to give you a text like this and they play an audio speaking this text. Once they finish, they're going to give you 25 seconds to prepare. So, those who can read fast, just read fast and take some 40 seconds preparation time, and then you have to speak for 40 seconds. Correct? So, now how you are scored? You are scored based on what content you give here. That's called appropriacy. I'm going to talk about it soon. Fluency and the pronunciation. I'm going to give you a template. You just have to work on the template. Hi, lecture, professor, whatever. I know it's already very late. I would like to request you to please understand the complexity of the issue and do the needful. It's quite overwhelming for me to accept that I'm sick and doctor has advised me to take 2 weeks off. And your contribution to this scenario will do wonders for me as far as my life is concerned. So, I would wholeheartedly request you to please consider it for one last time, and my sincere apologies if I committed any mistake during the stint of 3 years in this beautiful place. I am speaking continuously, not much of the fumbles, very smooth, comfortable speech. Fluency is perfect. Appropriacy, the software would not be so intelligent to, understand what exactly you speak. So, few of the words matches for the question, that's more than enough. This will work. You can just use this with one line, adding on your own, the rest template. But if you think, no, I am capable of adding more words, then don't use this. But using this will not do any harm. It will give you marks. You can have a second template. Hi Mr. Teacher, or hi Mr. David, whoever the teacher is. Firstly, it's quite evident that I've been sick for some days now and doctor has advised me to take 2 weeks off. Then it seems that we have the exam coming up in the next week. Therefore, I would request you to kindly allow me an extension and help me, give the exam probably after 2 weeks. This not only helps me to fulfill my aspirations, but also pushes me to believe it is a second chance for me to work towards it. Don't you think it's actually easy? They're like this, there are a lot of things. Well, if you need an online assistance, you can join. But yes, remember it's a computer based exam. There won't be any person sitting. IELTS computer based, at the end of the day it is a person. But here it is no person, it's just the computer that does some magic, AI. And one who understands AI, people like me who have been in AI field for so long and then quit the job and came here, would actually know how to assess it. Okay, I'm not boasting, but this is what it is, even for the PTE Academic or the PTE Core. That's what respond to a situation, 2 to 4 questions comes, and then comes answer short question, 5 to 6 questions. This is not a priority. 1 or 2 marks to listening and speaking. This is the listening section because they're going to give you an audio. You have to listen and then answer. Something like this they play, and once the recording is on, you speak. Something very simple questions will come, like what comes after Monday? Who does cardiologist refer to? You know it's a heart surgeon, you can say heart surgeon. Let's say you don't know it's an heart surgeon, but you know it's a doctor. You can say a doctor. You don't have to say the answer is not required. Let's say you don't know the answer. You repeat the question, who is cardiologist? Or you don't understand anything, you don't know anything. You can say I don't know, click next. This is not going to give you marks at all. I'm telling you from our experience. Modules are there, try giving an answer. If you can, well and good. Otherwise also it's well and good. Click, say something, click next. This is not going to affect your scores. You can trust me for this. And then comes the writing module. Remember, the writing module will give only 15-20% of the marks to the writing section. For the writing section, the marks will come from reading and listening. Soon we're gonna see that. Summarized and text, a very simple module. 1 or 2 questions will be there. 4 to 5 marks max, not more than that. This contributes marks to writing and reading. You have to write only after reading the entire para. A big paragraph will be given and 10 minutes will be given. Within 10 minutes you should read and write a response, but in one sentence. There should be a full stop, only one full stop. There cannot be more than 2 sentences or more than 1 sentence. It's only one sentence, one full stop, and it should be a summary for summarized written text. Cut, copy, paste will be there, word count will be there. I'll explain you each and everything. Something like this will be given. You are supposed to write between 5 and 75 words. 35 to 45 words is ideal. Don't write 70 words thinking I write more, I get more marks. No. A big paragraph will be given like this. You just have to summarize it in one line. 45 words or 50 words is ideal, don't have to worry. How you are scored is just the spelling, grammar and the form. Content you don't have to worry. Well, Pearson says content, that, this and so many things. Don't worry, everything whatever they say there is doesn't reflect the same in the exam in its true sense. What gives you mark is grammar should be perfect, spelling should be perfect, and between 5 and 75 words you need to write. How to prepare for this? Very simple, this is the solution. Take any 2 full sentences, I repeat, take any 2 full sentence, not half. After you find a full stop, copy, 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 copy until you find a full stop, 1 sentence done. Do this one more time. After you find a full stop, copy, 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 copy. Oh, I got a full stop, copy that sentence. 2 sentences, in between add a comma and a connector. Connector, don't use adverbs like furthermore, hence and all. It's first sentence, comma and second sentence, full stop. That's all summarized written text is. You don't have to prepare for this module and get this 4 to 5 marks. 10 minutes will be given. Even if I finish this in 2 minutes, can I carry forward this time to the next module? Nope, you can't. Don't oversmart the software here. It's much smarter than we think it is. After summarized written text, in the PTE Academic, you have essay. In PTE Core, we don't have essay. We have writing an email. Max 20 marks, 2 or 3 questions. If one question comes, probably 10 to 12 marks you can consider. Total is 90. This is not the only thing that decides your writing score, but in IELTS, essay writing, letter writing are the only 2 things that decide your IELTS writing scores. In PTE Core, it is reading and listening module, not this module. Let's understand the evaluation criteria. Writing an email, max 20 marks to writing. Not more than that. 2 or 3 questions, but I think in an ideal environment, probably you will get only 2 questions. Evaluation form, this is very, very important. You got to write between 50 to 120 words, not more than that. 80 to 90 or 100 is ideal. And content is 3 mark. This is not a huge priority here because it's a computer that evaluates you. You don't have to much worry. They would have given a question, whatever comes to your mind you write. But when you write, you need to follow these conventions. Like, dear sir, in the end, regards. They are very, very important. 2 marks will be for that. Grammar, simple sentence, compound, complex. Organized structure, this is coherence, cohesion in IELTS. Meaning, the introduction, the body paragraph and the conclusion. Vocabulary, you don't really have to worry in the entire PTE Core exam. Whatever the words you are comfortable with, you can use. Alright, so just a second. Alright, so you have this particular thing question. Read the description of a situation, then write an email. You will have 9 minutes. Remember, it's just a 9 minutes that is given to you all. At least 50 to 120 words, 70, 80 or 100 words is more than enough. Complete sentences. Don't write the way you write in the WhatsApp. Alright, let's read the question. The Local Officers Association wants to conduct some seminars to encourage book reading. Okay, they're going to start a book reading seminar. You are a student of the local school and you would like to make suggestions to the association. Write an email to Mr. David giving at least 2 suggestions, then try to write 2 suggestions, whatever suggestions that come to your mind, to make the seminar reap more benefits. 100 words is what I have written. I'll try to write at least 100 words to be on the safer side. 90, 80, 90, 100 is enough. So now email conventions, how do we start? Dear Mr. David. If you know the person you're talking to, then you can remove Mr. and don't have to write full name, correct? The full name is for a very formal one. This, they have already given Mr. David, you can just retain. But yes, the email conventions differ from question to question. Sometimes it's an informal, writing, informal email wherein you're writing an email to your friend. Then you can say hi, that person's name. Here dear, it's like very formal way of writing, and try to write the full name if it is given, and Mr. and all you write in a formal email. Remember this. The very first line will be introduction. You're going to write the reason as to why you're writing. Hope you're getting it. I'm writing because I have some suggestions which might help you conduct the seminars on book reading. Now you go to the first suggestion. That's a body. Body 1, firstly, write a suggestion. Furthermore, write another suggestion. End statement. Regards. Done and dusted. Firstly, the local people love cinemas, so compound sentence. It's best to consider the books which are based on drama. This perhaps will help to grab the attention of the crowd. This perhaps will help to grab the attention of the crowd. Simple sentence. Furthermore, this is what I am talking about, the organized structure. Alright. Firstly, furthermore, then, later, all this will tell the software that okay, this person is following a structure. People in this vicinity usually come out in the evening, and compound sentence. Go to the nearby factory in the morning, full stop. So, it is best to organize the seminar in the evening time, which complex sentence helps to attract more people. Don't worry too much about the content. Worry more about an organized structure, email convention, spelling and the grammar, not even the vocabulary. This is the final statement. I hope these suggestions will help to make the process smooth. Regards, your name, done and dusted. That's all an email is. It's actually simple, but the point is only 9 minutes will be given. Minimum 50 to 120 words. I would always tell you to write around 80 to 100 words to be on the safer side. This is around 105 words. Any doubts, do leave a comment in the comment section, but soon I am going to make more videos on the same, having some templates and finish it off in style. This is about writing, speaking and writing, but then comes reading. Again, reading, first module, reading, writing, fill in the blanks. This is an integrated module, contributes marks to reading and writing both. Writing, 20 to 25 marks will come from this module. Remember this, 5 to 6 questions appear something like this. I am not going to in detail because it requires grammar, collocations, vocabulary, reading skills, a lot many things. So, I am not going in detail in this video. Probably very soon I will make more, or you can check my PTE academic videos on the same. You will have more understanding of how to solve this. There would be a blank, there would be 4 options and the rest of the paragraph. You have to select one of the answer which chooses the best. One blank will give you 2 marks, 1 mark to reading, 1 mark to writing. Very simple, easy, isn't it? Like this, 4 to 5 questions comes, and then comes choose multiple answer. A paragraph will be given, and then there will be question and then some options. Based on the question, more than one you should select like this. It could be 6, 7 options, 4 options, it does not matter. More than one needs to be selected. This is what the question is. This is negative marking, that is what Pearson says. If you select a wrong one, it will lead to -1, remember. But trust me, you are going to skip this module from our experience of teaching PTE academic for over 6.5 years. This module is a dummy module which will take away all your time, because the next what comes, reading fill in the blanks, is more important. You want to save time for that. See, entire reading is timed. Within 30-32 minutes it will be over. If you spend more time on this, you will not get time at all. The moment you see multiple choice, select A or whatever and click next and move on. Don't have to worry. Don't select 2, you can select also, but I suggest select 1 and move on. Don't study for this module. And then comes reorder the paragraph. This is also not so important. 2 questions may come, 5 to 6 max marks to reading. The majority of the marks to reading will come from read aloud, speaking. Remember this. Alright. So, reorder, they are going to give you a paragraph like this. From top to bottom, A, B, C, D in this direction you read. It is not making sense. Your job is to rearrange them. Check my reorder video in the in my channel. You will understand more about how to do it. This is a little tricky module. 1.5 minute max you spare for this. It is not individually timed. Entire reading is timed at once. 30 minutes. Within that, all the questions should be completed. So, reorder, don't give more time. 1.5 minute is more than enough. If you are not getting the correct answer within 1.5 minute, randomly select one and move on. You have to drag and drop. You should drag it to this, drag it to this, drag and drop the options. Evaluation, every correct pair in the order gives you 1 mark. Understand this. Correct answer, let's say, is CBDA. Okay, your answer. If you get CBDA, you get 3 marks. CB 1 marks, D 1 marks, DA 1 mark. If your answer is DACB, see Nakul, DA, you cannot match it like this, it should be straight in the order from left to right. CB with a DA, no marks. BDAC, no marks. DBCB, no marks. On the other hand, if your answer is BCDA, CB, no mark, second pair BD, CD, no mark, third pair DA, 1 mark. So, this BCDA will give you 1 mark if your correct answer is CBDA. That's all about reorder. We will continue with this. Reading, fill in the blanks, they are going to give you a paragraph. Correct? And there are some options. Your drag and drop on will go here. Let's say undermines will go here. How to solve? You can check my other videos. PTE Academic, it's the same. It's a big chapter. Reading, fill in the blanks. You need reading skills. You need collocations. You need grammar, vocabulary, strategies, lot many things. All right. Hope you're getting it. This is going to be a little tricky. 5 questions. 4 or 5 questions will come, 25 to 30 marks definitely to reading alone. Here 1 blank means 1 mark. In the previous one, 1 blank means 2 marks. 1 to reading, 1 to writing. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are not confused. And then comes multiple choice. Choose single answer. Choose multiple answer. We skipped the same way this also. If you have time, because this is the last module. If time is left, you do it and randomly select one also. It's fine because this is not going to give you mark. Hope you are getting it. And then comes a listening module. There are 7 sections in listening. In the beginning we told, first comes summarize spoken text. You summarize the audio, whatever the audio you listen, make some notes and then summarize. 1 to 2 questions will come, max 6 to 8 marks and not more than that. You don't have to worry too much. Contributes to listening and writing because you listen and then you write. You listen and then you write. Hope you are getting it. A very simple module, not that difficult module and not a priority. So, summarize spoken text time will be given 8 minutes including the audio. Once the audio starts playing, 8-minute timer starts counting. Within 8 minutes you submit your response. Evaluation content is 2 marks. I will explain you how to do that. Form 20 to 30 words and not more than that. Okay. Grammar 2 marks, vocabulary 2 marks, spelling 2 marks. What is more important here is not the vocabulary or the content, it is the form, grammar and the spelling. Content, see, the software will have some problems. It may not be at its best to evaluate and give the correct response whether you are writing correctly or not. So, the plain audio something like this.
Oh, great. Now I'm going to have to find someplace else to hide my stash of goodies. You just can't trust anyone these days.
Now, if that isn't the pot calling the...
So, like this audio goes for 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. The strategy, very sorry, this is 20 to 30 words at any cost. Okay, no grammar mistakes, avoid using one keyword. You listen to the audio, you will make some notes and don't write only one word. Write some small phrases of 4 to 5 words each. Write some small phrases of 4 to 5 words each. Use phrases, no keywords, no spelling mistakes, no grammar mistakes and use this template. The talk was about dash. The talk was about stash of goodies. Firstly, the speaker talked about whatever. Let's say, I'm just help you.
Black?
What are you implying, Yael?
Well, did you know that in several laboratory experiments, scrub jays, relatives of the blue jay...
I'll write scrub jay, relatives of the blue jay. Firstly, the speaker talked about scrub jays, which are the relatives of blue jays. Later, speaker said,
hid their extra food more cautiously when other jays were around?
When other jays were around. Later, speaker said, the other jays were around. It's not making sense. It doesn't have to make sense. It's a computer. You have to write a grammatically correct sentence between 20 and 30 words only. You write this, it's almost close to 27 words is enough. Don't exceed more than 30 words like I've told 60, 70, very sorry. It's 20 to 30 words. This is what you need to write, not more than that. That's summarized spoken text. In PTE Academic is 60 to 70 words. That's the reason I forgot to highlight. It's 20 to 30 words. And in PTE Academic, it's 10 minutes. Here it is 9 minutes. That's it. And then comes multiple choice, choose multiple answer. The plain audio. Same as reading. Here, the plain audio and then give question. Select one, click next, move on. This is not going to give you mark. You spend more time here. The last module is right from dictation. The minute you go there, the timer will run off because you are spending more time on this module. Write from dictation is the module that contributes 40 plus marks to writing and 40 plus marks to listening. That is more important. At least you need to have some 5 minutes or 4 minutes left when you reach the last module. So don't spend any time here. You cannot click the next button when the audio is being played. You can click only once the audio ends. So once the audio ends, click one answer, click next, immediately move on. Don't have to worry. And then comes listening, fill in the blanks. This is also important. 3 or 4 questions may come, 12 to 15 marks to listening and writing, because you listen and you write. Very simple module. There is a text, there are some blanks. If you see, there is an audio which has filled these blanks. I'll show you how to do that.
Education is one of the most valuable resources that an individual can possess.
Possess, you need to write. You just have to type POSSESS. You write wrong spelling, big 0 marks. That's what people have problems. Like that you need to fill. You can write directly on the screen if your typing speed is good. Otherwise, you can note down in a piece of book. There is a notebook that is given to you, and once the audio ends, you can transfer. Every word will give you 2 marks, 1 mark to listening, 1 mark to writing. I repeat, 2 marks from 1 blank. All you got to do is make sure you write the correct answer, correct spelling. Capital letter, small letter is not going to make any difference. And then comes choose single answer. Similar to choose multiple answer, it is only one of them is correct. So randomly select one and move on. Click next. This is not going to give you any mark. Nakul, explain something. It's not required to explain because this module is not going to give you mark. It is just there so that you don't reach the last module right from dictation on time. Alright. Select missing word. This also you will select one and click next. But what is the module? They play an audio, full scenario will be explained, probably 1 minute audio. And then last word. Let's say, I did not like the restaurants. So I moved beep. Mood what? Mood up, mood out. Out will be there. You select mood out. That's it. It's going to be simple. If you can get the answer, get it. Because anyway, you cannot click the next button when the audio is playing. Once the audio ends, then only next button will be activated. So if you catch the correct answer, select one and move on. I mean like select the correct answer and move on. If not, select randomly one and move on. It's not going to make any difference to your scores. Highlight incorrect words. This is a listening and reading skill. You listen and you read. 2 to 3 questions, 12 to 15 marks to listening and reading. Elephant tusks. Here probably they would have told elephant legs. You hear elephant legs, but you read elephant tusks. What you heard and what you read, there is a mismatch. You're gonna just highlight this word by single tapping. You take your mouse and tap, single tap on that word. It gets highlighted in yellow in the exam. That's all the module. Very simple module. You just have to highlight everything.
Elephant tusks evolved from teeth,
Evolved.
giving the species an
They
evolution.
told evolved, but I read involved. I heard evolved, I read involved. That's a mismatch word. I just do a single tap on this word. There is a negative marking, meaning if you miss or if you don't select a word, there will be negative marking. Let's say involved or evolved. This is an incorrect word. I forgot to select. Will I be penalized? No. Problem is, let's say teeth. They told teeth only, but I selected this. Now it is -1. -1 will be given only when you select a word which is not an incorrect word. If it is an incorrect word and you selected, you are going to get 1 mark, meaning 1 to listening, 1 to reading. That's how easy this exam is.
Elephant tusks.
And then comes right front dictation. This is the module that decides whether you go and settle down in Canada or not, because this 3 to 4 questions will come. 40 to 45 marks to listening and 40 to 45 marks to writing. Your writing marks will come from this module. Listen to the recording and write as you hear it. I'll explain you.
The cat meowed loudly as it played with the toy.
The cat meowed loudly as it played with the toy. You have to quickly write down. Every word will give you 2 marks. 1 mark to listening, 1 mark to writing. This is the answer. 1 mark, the cat meowed loudly as it played with the toy. You write this, there are 10 words, 4, 3, 3, 7 plus 3, 10. You will get 20 marks, 10 to writing, 10 to listening. That's all right from dictation is. But here we have so many strategies. You can add extra words. Meowed spelling, I don't know, write 10 spellings also. All this we have already figured out. Extra spellings. Play or played, I don't know. Meowed spelling is the problem, right? Everything. The cat or cow, I forgot, add whatever. Ye, the. You can write in any order also. The computer will give you marks. Is it all tested? 6.5 years. That is for PTE Academic. What about PTE Core? All these are taken from PTE Academic. So it's the same software. They've developed nothing. It's the same thing. Hope you're getting it. I think that's it for today. I really hope this video helped you understand, get a comprehensive knowledge on what PTE Core is, how to understand the software, the tips and tricks, templates, and everything. This is enough actually. If you are sharp enough in English, you can get 90 by just watching this video. But yes, do subscribe to our channel, because very soon I'm going to come up with 3-hour full course PTE Core video as well, probably in 2 or 3 days. And if you need online assistance, online course, you can join us and join many other students who are joining on an everyday basis and get that dream score of 90 overall within no time. We teach PTE Academic, PTE Core, IELTS Academic, IELTS and NATI, any point of time. Text us, I'll be there, we will be there to help you, guide you in the right direction. Alright guys, this is Nakul signing off from Skills PTE Academic. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.